Okay, so this week we have 5 pairs that I'm interested in trading for this upcoming week. So I did already look through all of these other pairs I have on my list, and I chose these 5 that I believe are going to be ready for this upcoming week. So let's go through and see what I'm looking for to enter these trades. So the first pair is USD CHF. So last week this was also on my list, and I was able to catch these 2 trades I have right here. So this was a 1 to 2, and then the second one was another 1 to 2. So this week I believe it's going to continue selling. So as you see, it's coming back to the same area of interest where I took that second trade of the week. And if we look at the day, you see the day is bearish from here, lower low, lower high. So I believe we can have that continuation still selling to the downside. So that's what I'll be waiting for this week. Waiting for a retest of this area, and then once I get a rejection and an entry, then I'll be looking to enter sells on this one. Possibly the same position. Stop loss probably within the same area as this one. Take profit could be the same, maybe a little bit further. I believe it will make it to a 1 to 3, 1 to 4. We'll just have to see what happens. So that's the first trade I'm looking for. The next one is GBP CHF. So this one is similar to USD CHF, where I'm waiting for a 4-hour retest of this area right here. As we can see, that price has been in this area and has sold from this multiple times. So I'm just waiting for that to happen, waiting for a price to make it here, give me a rejection, and then look for an entry signal to enter to sell to the downside. So the entry would be something like this, with a stop loss above the area of interest and a take profit at least a 1 to 2. That's the minimum, but I believe it could make it to maybe around these wicks around here, so maybe a 1.229. So that's that one. The next one is GBP CAD, and for GBP CAD, what I'm waiting for, so this one's a bit different than all the other trades I've taken. It's not my favorite one, but what I'm waiting for is the 30-minute to come up and retest this area and then give me an entry signal to enter the trade, as I'm anticipating for it to continue selling. So the day might reach this EMA level I have right here, and if that happens, then I'll have an entry something around, let's say like this, a stop loss somewhere above this area. I'm gonna take profit right at that EMA level. So I believe the day is gonna make it to this level here, have a slowdown, and then push up from there, which is why it's not my favorite, but it's just something I'm looking at. I might not end up taking this trade because I might take USD CHF or GBP CHF before I take that one. So we'll just have to see what happens. The next trade is USD JPY. For this one, I'm waiting for a 4-hour retest. So what I'm waiting for is for the 4-hour to make it back to this area, have a rejection, and once that happens, look for an entry to enter to sell. So all of these are pretty much the same. Wait for a retest, wait for a rejection, and then enter to sell. So stop loss somewhere above this area. Take profit will be around here. Yeah, around here, 1.289. So we'll have to wait for that. And then the last one, NZD CAD. This one I'm waiting for a 1-hour shift. This is also a different type of trade. So for this one, we do have the week as bullish, but we could see it's bullish all the way over here from 2022 price. So the week has just been going through every single area of interest. So, and we can see that it's been selling. So I'm not really paying attention to that it's bullish. I'm just seeing what's been happening these last few weeks, and I can see that it's been selling. And we do have the daily as bearish. You can see the lower low, the lower high. And we have the 4 hour as bearish. We can see the lower low, the lower high. And the reason I'm waiting for this 1 hour shift is because the 4 hour has just recently shifted bearish. So what I would want to happen is to have the 4 hour continue selling. And then I'm going to need some sort of a retest to continue selling to the downside. So something that's gonna help with that is the 1 hour. As we could see, the 1 hour is still bullish. So I'm waiting for this 1 hour to shift under this area here. Shift under. And once that shifts, then we'll have a further push down on the 4 hour. And then from there, we'll just wait for a retest to then sell. So that's why it's important to wait and have patience, because if all of that doesn't happen, then I'm not interested in taking the trade. But also that's why I have this on the bottom of my list. Could it just sell when the market opens? Could it just open and just have a push to the downside? It can, but I'm not doing anything to rush into the trade. I want to have what I'm expecting to happen. If that doesn't happen, just like what I explained, the 4 hour continues pushing, the 4 hour comes in, has a retest to then continue selling. If that doesn't happen, then I'm not going to take the trade. I have 4 other trades I can take up here. So that's the final trade. So let me know if you guys have caught any of the trades that I have explained, or if you watched this before the market opens. I believe HF, GBP CHF, and GBP CAD, possibly USD JPY. I believe all of these could have a potential entry during this London session. And if not this London session, then New York. Alright, so this video was a bit shorter than my previous ones. I'm just trying to see what people like, if they like to see why I'm entering these trades. If you want to see the full breakdown, let me know. Or if you just want to see what pairs I'm looking at and what I'm waiting for to enter, just like I did right now, let me know which one you think is better, and I can make more content that way. And hopefully this is helping you and you're understanding how to read the charts and what you should be waiting for to enter the trade. And always remember that if what you anticipate doesn't happen, then you shouldn't be taking a trade just because price is going up or just because price is going down and you don't want to miss out on it. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at Mohican Markets so you don't miss out if I enter a trade or not. If you found any of my videos helpful and you think I should open up a course, or if I should have a community where I can share more detailed explanations, let me know in the comments below and I can see if I can make that happen.